Here's a good example of why replays are so important inside of PUBG, and why I believe that the current methodology of reporting cheaters is fundamentally flawed, because you can basically, once you go into a replay, you can no longer report that player within game. So this is the final engagement of a first-person solo match. This happened on February 9th, 2018, so this is just a couple days after the recent anti-cheat patch that went in. And the last guy here, the guy that I'm about to kill, is the cheater. But again, nothing stood out to me as wrong with the gameplay, and so I didn't report him after this. But this guy is clearly cheating from the replay that I watched, and I'll show you how I detected his cheats and the fact that he's using ESP. So I rewound a few minutes in the replay to see if there was clear signs of this guy ESPing, and there are. So this is the first dead giveaway of an ESPer. You're scoping through solid objects. There's nothing to see in the back of that buggy, but he sees me in that house because ESP acts very much like the X-ray. Another good example here. He knows this guy is over the horizon, behind trees, bushes, grass. He knows exactly where he is. The guy's in a ghillie suit, scopes in. But you can also see why this guy needs cheats, because, well, frankly, he's shit. He should have hit that first shot with the Kar 98. Most of the cheaters that I've run across tend to be shit aim, especially the guys that just use ESP, which is probably why they need ESP in the first place. So again, another dead giveaway that you're going to see here. He's looking behind him, fine, but he's also scanning through this wall here. Like, he sees that guy on the left there. He's scanning through this wall. There's nobody in the wall, but he sees everybody that's behind the wall because of the ESP. Again, he scopes through those solid objects, trying to get an idea of where those people are. Pretty, like, if this guy is trying to hide the fact that he's ESPing, he's doing a really terrible job. Again, he's just scanning the horizon through the wall there. He sees the crate. This guy has level 3 everything. He's got a Kar 98 with an 8x. ESP tells people what's in the crate as it's falling, so he must see something that he really wants because he's about to go for the crate. So already right off the bat, you see a couple examples of how this guy is using ESP and doing it pretty poorly. This was kind of a strange move. I don't know what he thought he was doing by going for this. He didn't really need gear at this point. And I'm clearly over here. And he starts to slow down. Again, you know, this guy isn't a great player, which is, he sees me, so he ducks off the left there. Now another good example, like he's scanning the horizon with his buggy. He's trying to find a place where there's no players so that he can get to. The circle's really small at this point. Going for those houses is really risky, but he knows there's nobody in them, so he just hops out and jumps in the house. And then you're gonna see he points right at the closest player. Bam! He knows that guy's there. Now he can hear that guy coming, and it's basically game over for that guy. You're also going to see how the ESPers act in the house here, right? There's no point in hiding the fact that he's in this house because, you know, he's an ESPer. He's going to kill this guy. So he's pointing at the door because he knows the guy's right around the corner. But then something strange happens. Okay, he looks. Yep, the guy's pointing in the opposite direction. He thinks he's in the hallway, so he's going to try to peek that corner and kill him, but he's not actually in the hallway. This is one of the challenges of using ESP, is it's sometimes hard to gauge depth. So he doesn't really know if he's in the hallway or in that room, but he knows the direction he's pointing, which is why he tries to peek, and he backs off when the guy starts to move towards him. So another dead giveaway of ESPers is when they make moves like that. Here he's just going to loot for a couple minutes. You know, he just got some gear. He's going to swap things up. That works out pretty well for him. He picks up an SKS because he thinks that's the right gun. And then he's going to do something that is another classic ESP move. You know, he's in a house. He's got 2 windows behind him. That's the only thing. There's nobody out there. But he's going to use the house as a method to scan. You'll see that in just a second here, just like he did with the shack previously, because he can see everybody. He's just going to sort of scan in circles. Like he knows where everybody is. He wants to make sure nobody is near him. So he's just going to scan. Yeah, just going to scan. Like there's nobody in those walls, dude, but you see them. He knows that guy's there. He scopes in for a second, realizes he's on the other side of the hill. He scopes in on me behind that shack up there. This guy's terrible at hiding his ESP. He knows that guy is on the left, so he thinks that now's the right time to engage. And so he just immediately points at that guy and starts shooting. Again, you see why this guy needs ESP, because he's actually pretty bad. And now he's going to poke up right there. Immediately knows where that guy is. Starts to shoot him. And this is where, like, if there was one point where I thought maybe something funky was going on, this is where things get weird for me. So I just killed the guy in the ghillie suit that he was shooting at. He still shouldn't have any visibility on me whatsoever. Someone knows where he is and is shooting him. No big deal. He sees me. He's pointing at me. Fine. He moves out into this open field here. He thinks this is his best option to survive. Immediately points at me, and that's where, like, if I could point to anything in the match where I thought was suspicious, that was it. I mean, I was behind a bush. Like, that's a really weird place for him to look. Fine. He starts to move up here. He knows that nobody has an angle on him right now. Jumps in this bush. Knows I'm already running down the hill and starts to unload on me. And again, you can see why this guy needs to cheat, because he's quite terrible at the game. Through the bushes, he sees me. All right. Yeah. I mean, he can't physically see me, but he knows where I am. I almost died there. It's a good thing that guy is a terrible shot. Now he can't see anything at this point, but he knows that guy is on the left, so he's gonna try to take a shot at him. He can't really see him, but he knows where he is. I kill the guy. He's behind the rock at that point. He scopes in on me again. Exactly. Just doing a terrible job of trying to. Yeah, he scopes in on me again. He's just doing a terrible job of trying to hide the fact that he's ESPing, which makes this even sweeter. Killing a cheater to win the match is just fantastic. So again, he knows where I am, scopes right in on me, and starts to shoot. He shows why he needs cheats again, and I just put my SKS into him a few times and take him down for the win. Now, if that's not enough to tell you that this guy's cheating, just take a look at his stats. 26 KD in first-person solo, crazy win rates. It's kind of embarrassing that this guy hasn't been caught by now, but that's the way PUBG operates at the moment.